Hello, hello, hello. Salute. How you doing? Peace and love, family. How's everybody doing today? I hope you find yourself in a great and wonderful mood today. You know what I'm saying? I like for everybody to chime in and listen to what I got to talk about today. It's a very serious subject matter. It is for the adults. Okay, this is for the adults. All right. So today we're going to talk about, how can I sum this up? Today we're going to have a conversation. You know, it's kind of a man-to-man conversation. You understand what I'm saying? But ladies, you're more than welcome to listen to, because it's very important that you get this information also, because this is a household man and woman type of thing we got on subject right now, family. Okay, so just follow me, because we're here today to talk about, we're talking about the Johnson, you know what I mean, the beef, the rack of work, the package, the tool, the thing, the God rod, you know what I'm saying, the love stick, the power pole, whatever you call it, the milk maker, the big John shaft, you know what I'm saying, the joystick, the pleasure pusher, whatever, the magic stick, the baby maker, let me see, the anaconda, let's see what else, let's see, the beast, let me see, the third leg, I've heard that before, let me see, the junk, let's see, the power tool, the super meat, let's see, we're talking about the, we're gonna talk about the thing, the thing you need to put the zoom and a boom boom. The thing that you need to put the zoom and a boom boom. Yeah, that thing. Okay, we're gonna talk about what's known as the penis. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the penis, family, and why we're gonna talk about the penis, because it is important, because a lot of men are dealing with erectile dysfunction, also known as impotence or just ED. Okay, so erectile dysfunction is the subject matter tonight, all right, because it is affecting a lot of men across the United States, whether you know it or not. So we're going to go ahead and just dive right off into things. Okay, so first off, let's look at what a proper blood flow looks like in regards to maintaining an erection. Okay, so you'll look at that, and also we're going to look at some anatomy on what it looks like when the blood flow is not functioning right, when the penis is not getting the proper blood flow to sustain an erection. Okay, so here's some erectile dysfunction type display. Okay. All right, so here it is. Erectile dysfunction. What is the cause for erectile dysfunction? Okay, there's a few things that could be involved when you're talking about erectile dysfunction. All right, you could have penis artery clogged issues, like the arteries in your penis. Yes, you have arteries in your penis. Understand you have an aorta that runs throughout your body, and there's extensions of that. The penis is an extension of the aorta, so you have arteries that run to your penis. So one of the causes of erectile dysfunction could be penis arteries, being clogged. Also, medical side effects, medication. Some medications can cause some side effects that will give you erection issues. Okay, that could cause erectile dysfunctions, like blood pressure medications and things like that. Okay, also psychological issues, you know what I'm saying, psychological issues, a lot going on if you can't get an erection. It could be too much porn, or you could, maybe you're not right in the brain as far as who you're with, you know what I'm saying. So there's a few things that really contribute to erectile dysfunction, but the number one thing that contributes to erectile dysfunction is vascular disease. Okay, or circulatory disease, or we'll talk about that in a second. But understand that if you're suffering from erectile dysfunction, or you have signs of what could be erectile dysfunction, that's why I'm doing this video. Okay, understand there's 30 million American men that suffer from some sort of erectile dysfunction. 30 million. So you're not alone in this little erectile dysfunction thing, okay? No pun intended. But understand something, that when men in America, okay, 40% men 40 and older, okay, they have a 40% increased chance of having erectile dysfunction, or you can say like 40% may have some signs of erectile dysfunction by the age of 40, okay, which is really bad and is really, really dangerous. You know what I mean? And I'm going to touch on that a little more in a second. And understand this, family, that older gentlemen, that by the time you reach 70 years old, you have a 70% chance of having erectile dysfunction or impotence, or not having, you know, your power pole is going to probably lose power. You know, so we really have to be mindful, because none of us men want to lose our meat. None of us men want to lose our Johnson, the Bronson. You know what I mean? None of us want to lose the boop boop, the bada bing, bada boom. You know, none of us really want to lose that. You know what I mean? So it's important that we pay attention. I know I can make light of this situation, because that's what I'm trying to do. Because, you know, if you're dealing with this, it's not really a light situation, okay? So I'm trying to keep it really quick and really straightforward with you, okay? So understand that, listen to this, family. 2/3 out of men that deal with erectile dysfunction issue later have serious heart issues. Very serious heart issues. 2/3 of the men. So if you're suffering from some type of erectile dysfunction, you really have to understand that there's something really going on with your whole vascular system, with your whole circulatory system. All right, so you need to address that, okay, real quick. And understand this: if you're in your 40s, hold on, let me stand up. Stand up. I have to stand up. I need to get your attention. Attention, family, attention. If you are in your 40s, 40 to 49, and you are experiencing erectile dysfunction between the ages of 40 and 49, okay, you have a 50-fold increased chance. Let me say that again. A 50-fold increased chance of dying from sudden death within the next 10 years. That's like straight blew out heart attack, on the ground, no reviving you. You checked out, you know, we love you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to sing Amazing Grace and talk about what a great father you was and all of the above. And that's going to hurt your family. So this is serious. We talking about life and death right now, okay? So if you're experiencing erectile dysfunction at the age of 40, in your 40s, that means by the time you're not going to reach 60. All right? So, you know, let me stand up again. You know, just to get you to listen, okay? So, like I said, the number one cause for erectile dysfunction is vascular disease, okay? Vascular disease, all right? So that can range from, when you get vascular disease, it can range from a series of problems, you know, in your arteries, your veins, in your lymph systems, okay? Everything in your body that moves things around is getting clogged, okay, when you have vascular disease, all right? It affects the blood flow in all parts of your body. So understand this, okay? Your arteries move blood from the heart, and your veins take the blood back to the heart, all right? So you have to understand, when you are dealing with clogged arteries, you're dealing with a serious situation, okay? So think about it like this, okay? If you have a coronary artery, right? Your big heart artery, all right? If that's clogged, 20%, you know, you started eating fatty foods when you was a kid. So if your heart arteries are clogged 20%, your big arteries are clogged 20%, when you equate the size of the artery for, you know, your heart versus the artery in your penis, okay, a 20% clog in the arteries of the heart is going to be a 50% clog in the arteries in the penis, okay, resulting in poor blood flow, resulting in some type of erectile dysfunction, whether it's a semi-hard, or not staying hard, or not hard enough to have sex, or you can't stay hard enough to ejaculate, Okay, that's erectile dysfunction. Those are early symptoms of erectile dysfunction. If you're not having those long, super hard-ons, that's something wrong. Okay, you got to really address that. All right. So let's just keep it real light, family. You know what I'm saying? Erectile dysfunction is not something that you can just easily say, hey man, I'm not going to get erectile dysfunction, because you don't know if you're going to get erectile dysfunction. It kind of just happens to you. But it doesn't happen because of some incident, all right? But it happens over the course of time. Over the course of time of you doing things to damage your vascular system leads to vascular disease, okay? Vascular disease is caused by inflammation, okay? It's inflammation, all right? It weakens the veins, weakens the arteries, okay? You have a buildup of bad fats, cholesterol deposited all in the blood vessels, okay? So that's what you have when you get vascular disease. Inflammation throughout the body. You got inflammation throughout the body, all right? And with that inflammation, that's what causes vascular disease, all right? So in other words, long story short, you're dealing with cholesterol. You're dealing with high cholesterol all in your blood. You're getting all of the bad fats and the oils all in your bloodstream. Things that your body can't process. It leaves a byproduct called bad cholesterol. You know, deposits, inflammation, fat, and stuff all in your body, okay? So high cholesterol. How do you end up with high cholesterol? You eat things that are loaded high in cholesterol, all right? For example, like margarine. Why are you even picking up margarine out of the grocery store? We're grown-ups. Buy some butter, okay? So margarine is loaded with bad cholesterol, okay? Microwave popcorns. I don't even own a microwave. I haven't had a microwave for 3 years, and I'm functioning just fine off my teapot. All right, so microwave popcorns is another big cause of high cholesterol. Shellfish, lobsters, sea fish, lobsters, baby. You know, the shrimps, the scampies, all that loaded in cholesterol. It's going to clog your arteries. It's going to end up giving you erectile dysfunction, all right? Hamburgers, fried chicken, what else you got? Processed meats, fast foods, things of that nature. Things of that nature are always going to get your ass high cholesterol. Cream cheese, ice cream, things of that nature. Eggs, okay, liquid fish. Oh, I'm just going to eat the egg whites. No, high in cholesterol. High in cholesterol, foods that are high in cholesterol will lead to vascular disease, okay? Your circulatory system, another word for it, will be pretty much clogged up, all right? So when that gets clogged up, the blood can't flow right. When the blood can't flow right to the penis, you have what's called erectile dysfunction. It's as simple as that, okay? The penis is a use it or lose it type of tool, okay? Don't think that, oh man, you know, that you gonna be like not having sex and going on a sex strike and not gonna beat your meat and keep it functioning and it's gonna work. It's not. It's going to experience atrophy. Do you know what that means when you get penis atrophy? It gets smaller, baby. Yes, sir. Your penis is going to get smaller. Use it or lose it. You got to work it out like a muscle, man. If you're not having sex on a regular basis with your wife, I hope you are. Or your girlfriend or your fiance, I hope you are. You know, you need to be going ahead and making sure that you keep your penis meat and your circular, the system of blood flow down there together. You understand that? Because, it will stop working. It will get smaller. You understand that? So what can you do about this, man? You might ask yourself, if you're dealing with erectile dysfunction, what can you do? You know, let's pull up and be serious for a minute. What can you do if you're experiencing erectile dysfunction? All right. So you know, on the market they have plenty of pills for you. Well, two really big pills. They got the blue pill and they got the yellow pill. You know, Viagra and Cialis. Okay, now understand this. There's other alternatives too, but I'm going to talk about a few, and we're going to hit on some of the, you know, good points, bad points of some of those alternatives if you're dealing with erectile dysfunction and why those might work short term, but might not be a good choice for the long term effect. All right. So you have the blue pill, Viagra. All right. So with Viagra, what it does is it increases the blood flow to a locked-in area. Hopefully that locked-in area is going to be your penis when you take it, all right? So what a lot of guys don't know about Viagra is this, and this is what I've heard because I don't take it, that with the blue pills, they don't work at first. You have to like take some and like really get it in your system before they really start working. I've heard of guys having like blue vision off the blue pills and super long erections and stuff like that, where they had to go to the doctor and crazy headaches, you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature. And I heard if you take it on a full stomach, like if you take it at night after you've been out eating all day, they really don't work. You have to take them on an empty stomach. Like, I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So that's the same thing with Cialis too. And a study showed that 80% of men with erectile dysfunction that took the blue pills, 80% of men achieve a better erection, all right? But out of those 80%, not the full 80% achieve a strong enough erection to have sex or maintain sex to where they can achieve an ejaculation. Because you have to really sustain an erection for a long time to achieve an ejaculation. That's maximum blood gorging when you talk about ejaculating, all right? So we're talking about optimal penile health. You see, you gotta be there. So with Viagra and Cialis, just because you get the hard on, don't mean you're gonna have the stay on to actually achieve those orgasms. So you might just be in there beating it for weeks with the semi boy. You know what I'm saying? With the guy that don't work out type of muscles. He might not have the hard body muscles. He might have a guy that don't work out type of muscles. They muscles, but they not hard muscles. Okay, so pills is one thing. Also with pills, understand this too, family, that if you have a cholesterol issue and you take something that speeds up your blood like that, your chances of having a heart attack have significantly increased. So not only will you be experiencing an erection probably, you might have a heart attack during sex, okay? So that's going to be lame for you to fall out on some lady and die on her because she was just pumping and sweating and pumping and sweating, pumping and sweating, and your heart stopped. Hey, something to think about. Another thing you could use, my fellas, men, salute, some men conversation, is the penis pump. Okay? I've heard brothers say to me, man, I use the penis pump, But let me tell you something about the penis pump. Some of the side effects of the penis pump. You put the penis pump on your penis and you squeeze. And what it does is it pours blood into your penis, engorging your penis with blood, giving it an erection. Now, this is a false erection. Some of the things that you don't know about using a penis pump is men experience what's called a cold erection. Like the erection is there, but the penis is cold. Even a woman say his erection is hard, but his penis is cold on the inside. Woo! It's like a dildo, baby. So you can go around and do that dildo if you want to. But, hey, more power to you. But I am going to give you some solutions. Don't think by the end of this I'm not going to hand you solutions. I'm going to hand you all the solutions you need to get your penis back functioning correctly. If you got erectile dysfunction, the game is not over. Ain't no need for you to be pissed off. You just got to stay tuned, all right? So listen, man. There's other things you can do too besides the pills and the pump, okay? If you got some money and you ballin' and you brave, okay, and you brave, you can do injections. They have a medication you can take and stick a needle right inside your penis, okay? Inject the medication, and 5 minutes later, boom, you on the hard. You might have to people, let me go to the bathroom right quick, baby. Hey, baby, let me go to the bathroom. Find a little needle, boom, shoot it in your joint. Next thing you know, you're like, yes, I'm here. You see what I mean? But if you miss with that needle, it's gonna be a problem. And if you overweight and you can't really see all the way down past your belly, that's not gonna happen for you. You're not gonna be able to shoot the needle into your penis to put the medication in. So with that, the penis injection medication, you need a nice amount of money, some really great insurance, some good cash, and a steady hand too. So and with that thing right there, guys that get into that, 50% of men that get involved with the penis injection for that, they stop. They all fall out because, hey, you're shooting your penis with some medication, all right? So let's say if you don't want to shoot your penis with medication, right? You don't want to use the needle. Here's something that you might not know. I don't know how you feel about this solution or this, alternative if you may have erectile dysfunction, but here's some other alternatives besides the pills, okay, besides the pump besides the injection with a needle into your penis, you can do a utero suppository. Yes, a utero suppository, baby. That's right. Not an anal suppository. Utero. Hello. Oh, yeah. Right inside your bing, bing, ding, ding. Right inside the winker. You're going to do what? You're going to stick it where? Yeah, right inside the eye, baby. Boop. Put it inside the eye and let the pill dissolve. Next thing you know, pump it up. Solution. I don't know how you feel about that, but it's out there. You gotta have a little cash for that too. You gotta have some insurance for that too to get the utero suppository. And you gotta be brave. You gotta deal with that pain. But hey, I don't know how you're gonna feel about getting sex after you went through that. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, man, let's keep it rolling, okay? And if you really balling, let's say you got money, you got bread, and you like, man, I got erectile dysfunction, but I got bread. I'm gonna go get the top of the line alternative solution, okay? You can go get you a implant, a penis pump implant. Boom, a penis pump implant. Yep, they're gonna stick it right inside of you, inside of you. Okay, you're gonna have the pump. You're gonna have a third testicle, and that's gonna be the pump for your balls. So you're gonna be pumping your balls, and your penis is gonna start getting bigger. You know what I mean? And then boom, you got your hard on, cause you pump it up. You know, hold on. Yeah, another stand-up moment. So the penis implant pump, if you ball it, oh, it does have a release valve too. You just press the release valve button, and you let the air right up out the penis pump. It's simplest, plain, and just like that, okay? Or you could do that, okay? There's so many other natural alternatives to killing erectile dysfunction, okay? So I'm gonna hit you with a few of those things that you could do to really cure your erectile dysfunction, okay? So, your diet. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Your diet. Your diet. That's going to help you with your erectile dysfunction. Yeah, so here are some things that you could do to help you in regards to beating erectile dysfunction. Even if you're dealing with small little signs of erectile dysfunction. Because remember, if you're like not achieving a full hard on, like an extremely maxed out hard, not like the soft hard, not like the ice cream cone softy hard, and not, you know, if you lose your erection, you know, those are early signs of erectile dysfunction. If it's taking you a long time to get an erection, you're not going to understand the natural time it takes to get an erection. You know, if you're dealing with a Johnson, it'll take a lot of blood. You know what I mean? But if you're not, if it takes you a long time to get an erection, things of that nature are signs of early erectile dysfunction. But some of the natural things you can do, besides taking the pills and doing all the other crazy stuff like using the pumps, pump, that's fine. Foods, your diet. Your diet plays a key in all of this, okay? Vascular disease is caused by your diet. So, of course, you have to reverse those effects by your diet, okay? Some of the foods you can eat to help clean your arteries. I'm not giving you foods that are just low in cholesterol, but these foods will help clean your arteries. So remember what I told you. If you have a 20% coronary plaque buildup, that's what they call plaque. That's what they call cholesterol in your heart, in your arteries. If you have a 20% cholesterol clog in your coronary arteries, the big joints, that is a 50% clog in your penis artery, all right? So here are some foods you can eat to help you cleanse your arteries, all right? So here we go. All right, we'll start off with, so no chicken, no chicken. So salmon, right? Eat you some salmon. Make sure it's organic, okay? Really be really careful about your salmon because you could be eating that nasty, not treated rice salmon. Get you some good salmon, man. You know, get you some organic salmon. Spend some money. We talking about your penises on the line, all right? So spend some money, all right? Get you some salmon, all right? Nice organic salmon. It's got the oils in it that you need that will help break up some of that plaque to decrease your cholesterol levels, all right? Orange juice, 2 glasses of orange juice or Concord grape juice, loaded with antioxidants that will also help your circulatory system, also help cleaning your arteries. All right. Let's see what else you got. Nuts, almonds. Just grab 2 handful of wild nuts and eat them every day. You know what I'm saying? That will help you too. The omega-3s in those are healthy fats that will really help clean your arteries too. Turmeric. Get you some turmeric. You know what I'm saying? Turmeric. You know what I mean? Put it on your food. Sprinkle it on your food as much as you can. You understand what I'm saying? Put some turmeric in all your food, or some turmeric in all your food, and go ahead and get your cholesterol levels down. Okay. You can also get green tea. Okay. Don't go get you no cheap green tea. Spend some money. Get some real green tea. Get you a nice glass a day, man. Every morning, drink you some green tea. That'll help clean your arteries too, which will help clean your penis arteries, which will help get your penis functioning correctly. Remember, while we're doing this, man, the penis is on the line. Okay? So, watermelons. Watermelons with the black seeds. If you get a seedless watermelon, you ain't gonna have no seeds in your nutsack. Okay? Watermelon with seeds, all right? Okay? The nitrous oxide in the watermelons, you need that to help clear your arteries too. That'll be beneficial for you too. Whole grains, the fiber will help clean your arteries, all right? Cranberry juice. Get you some cranberry juice. The potassium, you need that. Cranberry juice, all right? Seaweed. Get you some seaweed, mix it up and put it in your smoothie or something like that. That's good for you too. Some cinnamon, pomegranate, get you some spinach, you know what I'm saying? Get that in your diet for the folic acid. That'll also help with your vascular system, you know what I mean? So help rid you of vascular disease, which is going to, first sign of vascular disease is erectile dysfunction, all right? So these are the foods going to help clean your arteries. Let's roll. Let's keep it rolling, baby. Okay, so broccoli. Broccoli is loaded with vitamin K. That's going to help you out too. Go ahead and get you some broccoli in your life. Cold pressed virgin olive oil. Get you some of that. You know what I'm saying? Get you about a half a teaspoon of that in the morning too. Cold pressed extra virgin olive oil. That'll lower your chances by at least 40-something%. You understand what I mean? If you're dealing with any issues of circulatory disease or vascular disease, okay? Asparagus, man. Get you some asparagus, put it on the side. Get you some blueberries, man. Avocados. Those are things too that you can eat. To help you with your erectile dysfunction. Now, if you're really serious about immediately stimulating yourself in the right direction in regards to this erectile dysfunction, because your penis ain't functioning. Okay, so Girth works. Okay, this is a all-natural male thickening butter. Okay, an all-natural male thickening butter with the oral drops that also go with the Girthworks. You get this package right here. When you go to girthworks.com, order you some Girthworks, or if you know me personally, I do have ties to the company. I can get you some hand-to-hand Girthworks where you don't have to pay for the shipping costs. Okay, go to the website, check it out, read all up on Girthworks. Okay, this is a natural butter that's loaded with vitamins, and it's got essential oils in it too, that's also built for penetrating through the skin, getting into your bloodstream, and actually cleaning your blood. The drops are meant, they're oral drops that you take. You take the drops so many times a day. If you're into erectile dysfunction at a very heavy stage, you might want to take 6 of these valves a day. If you're at a stage where you're experiencing some minor erectile dysfunction, you might want to take 4 a day. If you're just trying to increase your girth, okay, get your girth up, all right, you can take 2 to 3 a day, all right. So what you do is give it a good shake. I'm going to take some right here for you. Give it a good shake. She about a milliliter of that up. Oh, yep, it's nice and brown. Right up under the tongue there. Push that back. Let it sit under the tongue. That way, you don't really have a taste, So you say, what does it taste like? What does it taste like? Doesn't taste like strawberries. But what it does for your blood is beautiful. I'm talking about rebuilding and restructuring your blood cells, okay? Your blood cells is what carries the oxygen and the nutrients to your organs, to your tissues, throughout your whole body, okay? So it's important that your blood cells be structured correctly. It's good for cleansing the blood also. It's heavy in anti-inflammatory agents that will remove that plaque and that high cholesterol that is causing your erectile dysfunction, and that will ultimately lead to your heart attack or your stroke, okay? So when we're talking about GirthWorks, we're not just talking about putting girth on your Johnson. We're talking about stopping erectile dysfunction. We're talking about, hey, improving your erectile function, okay? Because with the essential oils, what you do is, after a shower, take some of it on your hand, go ahead and stroke your man meat. You ain't gotta, get it off, but stroke it and lather it up, you know what I mean? Like you would with a lotion or something like that. And then you just let it sit on there all day. And, at the end of the night, take your drops, so on and so forth, repeat daily, okay? This will help clean your arteries also, okay? This will help and assist in cleaning your arteries, okay? So GirthWorks is all natural, it's safe, it's a healthy alternative to if you're going to do some beating of your meat, okay? So let's talk about that right quick. The multi-functions of GirthWorks, okay? Of course, GirthWorks is designed to put the girth on your work. So how does that work? Okay, so let's think about it like this for a second, all right? If you're participating in stroking it, masturbating, all right? Because if you have erectile dysfunction and you might not have girlfriends and you might not have a wife and you might be lonely, you know what I'm saying? So you might have to stroke it to keep it going right, all right? So you want to use GirthWorks. It is the only natural male thickening butter that's designed to put some girth on your Johnson, okay? So right now you're probably using petroleum jelly, which is flammable, okay? So you get the petroleum jelly, go ahead and light it on fire. I should have did that, but put the petroleum jelly in and light it on fire. You'll see that petroleum jelly is flammable, okay? It's loaded with carcinogens if it's not really refined correctly, okay? You could be stroking cancerous material right onto your meat if you're beating with petroleum jelly. If you're using lotions, that's unhealthy too for us, as men, okay? Because what you're using in lotions is, look on the back of your lotion bottle and you'll see the words parabens. I don't see a lotion bottle around to really show you, but look on the back of a lotion bottle, you'll see the words paraben. All right, you'll see methylparaben and something like propionparaben, something like that. But these parabens, the cosmetic industry has designed these chemicals where they're water oil based to get inside your system and get into your blood and actually do things like decrease your sperm count. These parabens hide in your body and disguise themselves as estrogens, a female hormone. So that's not really something that you want in your body, especially stroking it right on your meat. And petroleum jelly and Vaseline are not gonna put the girth where it needs to be, okay? Every woman loves a little girth. Ladies, if you're watching this, hey, think about this. Ladies and fellas, you can think about this too, okay? Be nice to your lady, okay? This is for my fellas that's in relationships now, and ladies that are in relationships. Say you have your menstrual cycle, okay? And your man wants you to go ahead and, hey, baby, you like, I ain't about to let you in no back door, fool. Anyway, and she don't want to give you no BJ because she's not feeling very sexy because she's on her thing, So she might give you a hand job, You might say, hey, baby, how about a hand job? Boom. Take the GirthWorks, give him a hand job. Tell her to take the GirthWorks and give you a hand job. She give you a wonderful hand job and increase your girth at the same time. So, girthworks.com. Girthworks.com. Erectile dysfunction comes from a terrible diet. How do you get rid of erectile dysfunction? Improve your diet. Get you a vegetarian-based diet, okay? Get you a vegetarian-based diet. Get you some GirthWorks. Start using it every day. Start taking the drops every day. And I guarantee you, you will start to notice that you feel better. Okay? These oils, man, they brighten you up, they hyping you up, give you energy, have you feeling real great, man. Girthworks.com. Hey, let's put an end to this whole erectile dysfunction thing. Let's get it started before you even get too far gone where your sudden death could be suddenly. Get yourself involved, man. Girthworks.com. Get yourself a nice healthy diet and let's end your erectile dysfunction. Whether it's simple or whether it's drastic. Whether you can use it or not. Because remember, man, use it or lose it when it comes to the meat. Holla back. Hope you enjoyed this video.